Ladies and gentlemen, are you ready for The Dictator?
سعدون سعدون الله يا سعدون. When I get my hands on you, I'm gonna hang you by your legs. How dare you run away from me? Aren't you afraid? The whole world is afraid of me. If the world exists, it exists because of me. سعدون يا سعدون.
Yes, my general, yes.
Where were you, سعدون?
I got you the boots.
What took you so long?
Look, boots fit for a king.
Fit for a king?
Sorry, for a general.
Good for you, Sa'dun. You brought boots. You brought salvation to the world.
Long live the general. Give me your foot.
The right, Sa'dun? One must always start with the left.
Yes. Here you go.
Yes. There you go. That's the spot. Harder. Harder.
Okay.
Ah, yes.
Okay. Does it fit?
It's hard, Sa'dun.
Of course it's hard. You're hard, my general. Give me another foot.
In the spot.
Okay.
Ah.
How is it?
My toe hurts, Sa'dun. Polish them, Sa'dun.
Okay.
Can you see your face in them?
Yes. I can see my face pale with hunger. We didn't eat in 2 days. And instead of buying bread, we bought boots.
Revolution and the freedom is more important than bread.
What freedom? If one of us leaves the room, the other one must stay here as hostage. We didn't pay the room rent in 2 months. And instead of buying our freedom with the 2 piastres your mother sent to us, we bought boots.
One needs boots to knock on the doors of freedom.
I understand, my friend.
Your friend?
My boss.
Your boss?
My master.
Your master?
My general. My general.
Good for you, Sa'dun. Polish them. Did you hear that?
I did.
That's a cannon.
A long way off.
That's a cannon. A cannon. The whole world heard it.
The world is hard of hearing, my general.
Especially your friends.
I don't have any friends. You're my only friend.
Don't get casual with me. Get up and hang them out on the wall.
Okay.
How far have they advanced?
Last we heard, they were at the gates of Ashtar.
Mark it with a pen.
I don't have any pens.
Here, pen.
Thank you. Okay.
Now mark all the states that have fallen also.
Okay, we have the state of Murjana and the state of Rayhana.
You forgot the state of Ansar.
Yes, and the state of Ansar.
How many more?
4 plus the capital.
If the capital falls, all the other states will.
If only the capital would fall. If only the capital would fall, my general.
Yes. Cap. The cap, Sa'dun. Did you have anything left to buy the cap with?
1 lira.
Give it to me.
I bought chocolate.
Chocolate!
Yes.
Hand it over. Yallah.
Give me one, please.
No, it will teach you not to be late when I send you on mission.
I have learned my lesson.
And it will teach you not to take a nap every afternoon.
A nap. Sweet sleep. Last time, it was in front of the king's palace. There was a huge commotion with singing and dancing. Suddenly, the king's daughter appeared in the window. She saw me. I waved to her. She smiled, but then she disappeared, but came back with a long, long rope, knotted with flour. I climbed the rope, and as I was almost to the window, you shook me.
So you'd answer the phone. It rang twice. You were asleep, but your eyes were wide open. Did you search the room?
Of course, as I do every day.
Your top button is shiny.
Yes, I have been rubbing it a lot lately.
No, maybe they switched it for a microphone at the cleaners.
My general, I didn't change my shirt in 2 months.
2 months?
Yes, since the beginning of the coup.
The revolution.
The revolution, yes, yes.
What about the door?
It's locked.
Open it and lock it again. What about the windows?
Thank God we never opened our windows.
The revolution is our only window.
Yes, long live the revolution.
Ah, so you believe in
And the revolution.
No, the king.
The king
Yes, of course the king who deceived you.
deceived me.
Of course he deceived you and everybody else. If they're hungry, he throws chocolate at them. If they're bored, radios, televisions, refrigerators, cars, he ties their hands with payments and they think they're free. Of course they're free, the dogs. Free to bark, free to eat the leavings from the table. I came to save them, the dogs.
My boss, you're a magician.
Of course I'm a magician.
In the 1001 Nights, when the magician is angry with someone, he can change him into a beast, or vice versa.
Back to the 1001 Nights, Adu.
Its stories are beautiful, my general.
What a waste. The time we spend with you. The effort I spend on you.
Yeah.
Adun, you're fired.
My boss.
Your boss.
My general.
You're fired. You're discharged from service. Take your stuff and leave.
Please, general, don't desert me. Did you forget that you're the one who saved me?
Well, of course I saved you.
Then save me again. Please save me again. If you leave me, they will eat me alive.
Who?
People.
Write their names for me.
All of them?
All of them.
Is that possible?
A nice game.
Which game?
A game of names. Come, let's play.
How?
Say the first thing that comes to your mind.
Saadun.
That's your name. Find the name of someone else.
Nero.
Why does your names always have to run to a zero? Change.
Natius.
Is that a name?
Gratius.
Bravo.
Your turn.
Pacificius.
Beatius.
Aridos.
Tractus.
Receptos.
Lisasios.
Tediosos.
Solomontos. Hello? Yes, this is the General Summer Palace. Who? Masroor? My general, this is Masroor. He's saying that the rebels are very tired because the siege has taken too long.
Tired? The dogs, the traitors. Do they think the revolution is a game? Don't they know the eyes of the whole world are watching them? Tell them to bribe them with whiskey. The king's palaces are filled with whiskey and caviar and cigars.
And dollars.
Don't embellish. Give him the message.
Okay. The king's palaces are full of whiskey, caviar, and cigar.
And television sets and cars.
And t-shirts and underwears. Hello? Masroor, hang up, my general.
Sadoun!
Yes?
You're fired, Sadoun! Take your stuff and leave!
I am your servant.
Servant?
Yeah, the only servant.
The world is 99.9% full of servants, Sadoun.
But I served you loyally.
Discipline comes before loyalty, Sadoun.
What about the telephone?
The telephone, yes. Yes, the telephone, yeah.
Please.
Forgive me.
Forgive
The other hand. I'm kind and humble.
Yes, you're kind and humble, just like the king.
The king? You think the king is kind and humble, Sadoun?
That's what people say.
What people? All the people?
Yes.
Have you met him?
I have seen his picture.
How does he look?
Not bad.
Yeah, like whom?
Like you.
Stop kidding. Is he tall?
Maybe.
What do you mean by maybe? What about the picture?
He was sitting in the picture.
Silent! What picture?
The picture, he was sitting in the picture. The king was sitting in the middle. The queen was standing beside him. His girls, his daughters, were standing around him. But his youngest girl was sitting in his lap. And he was smiling.
How impolite. And smiling. Did he have dimples?
Dimples?
Yes, dimples.
Did I speak of any dimples?
Yesterday.
Maybe.
What do you mean maybe? Have you forgotten?
Yes, dimples, just like yours. Yes.
God rest her soul. She used to love my dimples.
Yes. Are you thirsty?
No.
Hungry?
No.
It doesn't matter. We don't have any food left to eat.
ساعدون the boots!
What about them?
Clean them.
Okay.
You spit on the boots, ساعدون!
I spat to shine them.
On the boots, ساعدون! ساعدون يا
Okay.
and the revolution.
Yes, the revolution. Yes, the revolution.
They're late. My men are late.
Maybe he bought them.
Bought them?
Yes, with cookies and chocolate.
Is that possible? My men will sell me out for chocolate?
My general, they would sell you out for a lot less than that. Remember that Peter sold out the Messiah for just a supper.
Back to the Messiah.
Thank God for your mother. If it wasn't for her, we would die of hunger.
And the revolution would have ended.
That would put the world to an end.
And I would have no boots.
May God be praised for that.
Who? My mother?
No, the boots.
Imagine me appearing in front of my men with no boots.
Ya Lahwi, that would be scandalous.
Especially since that king.
Hello? Yes, Masroor. Huh? My General Masroor is saying that the capital has fallen and our tanks now are on the ground of the king's palace. He wants to talk to you. Say something. That general is very busy now. Who am I? I am his right hand. No, I don't lick his boots. I only polish them. Hello. Masroor, hang up.
Call him back.
How? You know that this telephone only receives calls.
He hung up. He really did that?
Yeah.
A traitor. No.
But the capital fell, my general.
Well, of course it did. Did you ever doubt that we would actually even win?
No, never.
Yes, of course we won.
It is true. I heard it with my own ears.
Well, yes, it's true. I mean, he's my Masroor. I raised him myself.
Masoud. His name is Masroor, my general, like the executioner in the 1001 Nights.
Who?
His name is similar to the name of the executioner of King Shahrayar.
Back to the 1001 Nights. Back to the same place, Sadoun. Sadoun, you're fired. You deserve a take yourself a leave. I will not stand you anymore.
Do you need anything before I go?
The baton. The martial baton. Where's the martial baton, Sadoun?
Where did you last give your speech?
At the ladder.
Here it is. Yes.
Yeah. And the king, Sadoun, the king.
Yeah.
Was he laughing?
He was taller. I think he was taller than you 2 inches.
He was taller than me?
Yes.
Taller than me?
Yeah.
How do you know?
From the picture. The picture with the young girl sticking her tongue out.
Who was she sticking her tongue out, Sadoun?
Probably the photographer.
Why the photographer, Sadoun?
Maybe the people.
Why the people, Sadoun?
The people at the photo shoot.
Were you among them?
The general.
Well, how do you know there were people at the photo shoot or not?
I imagined it.
Your imagination is very accurate, Sadoun. Sticking her tongue out, he says. Daughter of a king. How shameful.
She's young, my general, young and thoughtless.
Are you in love with her?
Me? In love with the king's daughter? Such a wretch like myself. No, my general. I am only the general's servant. Long live the general.
Bravo, Sadoun. Bravo. Here.
Thank you.
And the king, Sadoun.
Yes.
When she stuck her tongue out, was he laughing?
He was smiling.
Smiling and?
I am tired.
Tired.
Tired and sleepy.
The capital has fallen. The revolution has succeeded. And you're tired and sleepy? Sadoun, you are?
I discharged from my duties fired. Okay.
Yes, Sadoun.
I thought...
Don't think.
I meant...
Don't mean. Execute my order. Mean what I mean. Think what I think. Understood?
Understood.
Now, who's greater than I am?
No one, my general.
Who's taller than I am?
No one, my general.
Who suffered more than I did?
I did, my general.
Now that's correct. Bring a pen and a paper.
Yes.
Declaration number 1. Right.
Declaration number 1.
fellow citizens, rich of this new world,
Rich of this new world,
you who seek salvation,
you from whom salvation is sought,
you who think about life,
you who don't think,
you who do of which that you do not speak,
you who speak of which you do not do,
you who have toiled endlessly for nothing.
nothing.
Sadoun, your words are different than mine, Sadoun.
No, my general, my words are exactly your words.
Bravo! Right! You who reap the sins of your fathers,
Reap and reap and reap,
you who dine on your father's acceptance,
and it sticks in your crow,
you who drink your father's illusions,
and they stick in your crow.
you who die for the king,
You who die,
you who are deceived, miserable and wretched, my friends and loved ones.
hello, hello, yes, my general, this is Masroor.
Well, ask him about the king.
What about the king? Where is he? Uh-huh. He's saying that the king has fled, my general.
Fled.
Yeah.
Tell them to rip the king's picture apart from everywhere. From the walls, the streets, the shops, the public and private places. From everywhere.
The general is ordering the seizure of the king's pictures from everywhere. Yes? Masroor is saying that the orders were given and the soldiers seized the king's pictures from everywhere, but they were put up again. So they seized them again, but once more they were put up again. So they ripped them from everywhere, but every time the pictures were put up like magic until all soldiers are crying now.
Forget about magic. Tell him to put a soldier in front of every house and to do battle with the pictures and go find the king.
Fight all pictures and find the king. Long live the revolution.
Long live the revolution. Pictures. Those people, those dogs, they love pictures.
Speaking of pictures, my general, your reflection in the mirror is amazing.
The most dangerous thing in this world are pictures. Where are we with the declaration, sir?
Friends, loved ones.
Rip that paper apart. The declaration must be tougher.
Why not just begin with friends, loved ones?
No, being casual from the beginning is a dangerous thing.
That's a good strategy.
That's an old strategy.
Okay, why don't we flip the sentence around? Loved ones, friends.
No, you never begin with love.
But my general, if it wasn't for our love of the world would never change.
Yes, love. Yes, of course, love. But what matters is how you express yourself.
But all those who changed the world, they expressed love.
The world have changed more than it should have, Sadoun. Right.
Hello? Hello? Yes, Masroor. Yes, Masroor is awaiting your orders, my general.
Decree number 1. Have one cut of clothes and color for everyone, women and men.
One color? Red, my general?
Now red is passé.
What about black?
I'm against black.
Yellow?
It's the color of the disease, Sadoun.
Blue?
Color of heavens. I'm a general, Sadoun.
Okay. What about purple? Purple, my general.
Purple. Excellent. Purple.
Decree number 1. Make purple a universal color for everyone.
And decree number 2. Nationalize emotions for the good of the state.
Nationalize emotions for the good of the state. Long live the revolution.
Long live the revolution. That color purple. That's an excellent idea, Sadoun. Where did you come up with that?
I remember the color of the dress of the king's youngest daughter.
Women! Ah yes, women. They are the source of all evil in this world. It's women and money. We should make that universal.
My general, it seems you never experienced love in your life.
Love?
Yeah.
You say love? Tell me, Sadoun, if I ask you what the cause of people's misery is, Sadoun, what would you answer me?
Probably poverty.
I've known many who are rich and miserable.
Freedom.
I've known many who are free and miserable, Sadoun.
Then you tell me.
The reason is the heart.
Hello? Hello? Yes, Masroor. My general, Masroor is saying that the royal family is captured.
Great. Now ask him about the king.
What about the king? Yes, he's saying that the king escaped. It's as if that earth split open and swallowed him.
Well then tell them to turn the earth upside down, Sadoun.
Turn the earth upside down and find the king. Okay, he's saying it's not a good idea because the crops are not yet harvested.
Well then tell them to turn the season.
Turn the season, find the king. Long live the revolution.
Long live the revolution. Where were we, Sadoun?
Speaking about love, my general.
Yes, love. Love.
Hello? Hello? Yes, Masroor. Masroor is waiting for your orders concerning the members of the government and the prime minister.
Hang him.
Hang him? On what charges?
On charges of governing.
On charges of governing. Yes? What about the minister of finance?
On financial charges.
On financial charges. Yes? What about the secretary of justice?
Hang him on judicial charges.
But why justice is a crime?
I'm not discussing it then.
No discussion. Hang him on judicial charges. Yes? What about the Minister of Communications?
Hang him for communication.
Hang him for communications. Yes? What about the Minister of Education?
Hang all ministers for communications.
Hang all ministers for communications.
And go find the king.
Okay. What about the members of the parliament?
The members of the parliament have an issue of proclamation unanimously supporting the revolution.
Tell them they must all support the revolution unanimously. Yes, and go find the king. Long live the revolution.
Long live the revolution.
Yes, the king. The king.
Not time for the king yet.
You said time. I always imagine time as a huge monster with canine teeth as big as a minaret that eats 1,000 men for breakfast and 2,000 men for supper.
Why 2,000 for supper?
You know, heavy supper helps you to sleep. When I find it difficult to sleep. Hello? Hello? Yes, Masroor. My general, Masroor is saying that the members of the parliament are supporting the revolution with vast majority, all except one vote.
Close the house of the parliament and arrest the members.
But my general, it's only one vote.
That one vote, Sadoun, is more dangerous than all the rest of them. Seize the house of the parliament and arrest those members.
The general is ordering the seizure of the parliament.
Put them in cages and parade them on the public square.
Put them in cages and parade them in public square.
Let the people have a good look at them.
Let the people have a good look at them.
And go find the king!
And go find the king! Long live the revolution! In cages, just like animals.
Yes, political animals.
Who?
Your adversaries.
Our adversaries.
Predatory animals with big appetite and bad teeth.
My general, do you think that what we did was right?
If we are good people, Sadoun, then our deeds are always right. Are we good people or bad people?
Of course we're good people. Yes.
Then our deeds are always right.
Yes. Yes. Hello? Hello? Yes, Masroor. Masroor is saying that the political parties opposed.
Suspend all parties. Arrest the members. Destroy their houses. Seize their thoughts.
Suspend all parties. Seize their thoughts.
Hang their leaders. Seize their thoughts.
Hang their leaders. Seize their thoughts.
And go find the king.
And go find the king. Long live the revolution.
Long live the revolution.
Yes. But what if they didn't do anything wrong?
Who?
Your adversaries.
Our adversaries.
Oh.
And the loser is always wrong.
It's true, but...
But what?
The Nazarene.
Which Nazarene?
The one who was crucified.
They crucified him.
But he didn't lose.
If he comes back, he will certainly lose. Unless...
Unless what?
Unless he comes back disguised in uniform like mine.
Oh, my general. Your uniform is our savior. Allow me to kiss its buttons.
You missed the bottom one.
Yes, the top and the bottom. My general, oh my general. I can't believe that we won. I can't believe we were lost.
You were lost.
Here, but not here.
Alive but not living.
Believing.
You were waiting.
Waiting for whom?
Your faithful savior.
Who's savior?
The wretched.
General. My general, yes.
You either live with your head held up high or die among waves of soldiers.
Yes. Where are our soldiers now?
In the field.
Ah.
Turning seasons and changing places.
What about the man?
The man.
Hello? Yes, Masroor. Masroor is saying that the merchants are withholding their support to the revolution.
Those merchants, arrest those merchants, cancel the trade and decree number 4. Adopt the barter system and exchange only the necessary.
Cancel all commerce. Yes. He's saying that the newspapers are writing against the revolution.
End newspapers and arrest those journalists.
Cancel all journalism. Yes. He's saying that the artists and the writers have issued a statement against the revolution.
Put them under house arrest and destroy all means of literature and art.
Arrest all writers and artists and go find the king. Long live the revolution.
Long live the revolution.
Yes. I didn't object to any decree.
Good for you.
And I will never object to any decree in the future.
Good for you.
But I have a small observation concerning the artists and the writers.
Keep it for yourself.
It's unfair.
Unfair? You say unfair? Tell me, if I ask you what good are those literature people and artists and writers are? What are they for?
To better the world.
Excellent. And when the world is all better, there'll be no need for writers. Tell me what's more important, writers or the world?
The world, of course.
Then apologize.
I apologize.
Say you're sorry.
I am sorry. In school, I used to rank the last. Things back then were not clear.
And now?
Now it's worse.
Give me an example.
You wish to kill a king who no longer rules.
You will know when the revolution ends.
And when does the revolution end?
When the king dies.
And when does the king die?
When he appears before me.
Before you?
Yes, of course, before me.
I don't understand.
His fate is connected to mine.
What if he doesn't come to you?
Then I'll go to him.
Go to him? You can't even go out of this door.
I can't, I don't.
No, you can't. If you had the courage, you would have gone out and you would have heard.
Heard what?
People cursing.
Cursing the general.
And the general's soldiers.
Dogs. The traitors, they're nothing but lackeys of the king. Why didn't you answer them?
I did. I told them that the general is here to save them. From whom? They asked. From the king, of course. I answered. Then they all laughed.
You should have said he's here to save you from yourselves.
Themselves?
Yes, of course, themselves.
I told them that the general is really suffering so much, so they might have a happy life. But instead of thanking the general, they cursed him.
Bravo, Sadoun. Bravo. Here. People are never in awe of amazement itself. Prophets always complained about it. See, just like the daughter of the king, she lacks nothing, yet she was sticking her tongue out at the world.
Maybe.
Shut up. Now tell me, when she was sticking her tongue out at the world, was the king, her father, laughing?
No. The king usually laughs about bigger things, like the minister's speeches. But the small things make him cry, just like a boy who lost his ball or fell in an exam. His tears would fall and fall. And
Excellent acting, Sadoun. I can no longer tell what is acting and what is true.
which truth?
Your truth, Sadoun.
My truth? My truth is that the truth is you are the general and I am your servant.
Bravo, Sadoun. Good for you. Now, if only he would appear before me.
Yes, on a silver platter.
You're full of riddles, Sadoun. I can no longer follow you. Are you with me or against me?
My general, I am your servant and secretary.
Secretary. Where are we with the declaration?
I tore up the paper.
Fine. From the beginning.
Hello? Hello? Yes, Masroor. Masroor is saying that the referendum was unanimous.
Of course unanimous. Did you hear that?
Yes.
Yes. Now ask him to keep a strong surveillance on people as long as the king is at large.
All the people?
All the people.
These are the orders of His Highness the General. Arrest all the people of the country.
Yes.
Long live the revolution.
Long live the revolution. Now where were we, Saadu?
At dear people.
Yes, now people are a big mass with no shape and color, Saadu. It takes
Hello? Hello? Hello?
Who was it, Saadu?
No one.
Where were we, Saadu?
At the people.
Now, yes, people, for the people to arrive.
Hello? Yes, Mansoor. Why did you hang up? Who? Mansoor? Yes. My general, this is Mansoor. He's saying that because Masroor had committed lots of terrible deeds against the revolution,
Kill her.
Kill him. Yes, he has been killed, my general.
Bravo. Now ask him about the king.
What about the king? He's saying that the king was seen walking and reading on the suburbs of Mizrara.
Well, go after him. Go after him.
Go after him. Go after him. Long live the revolution.
Long live the revolution. Now where were we?
The people.
Yes, people. Those people, ya akhi, the people. Hello,
yes, Mansoor. Who? Mashhoor? Yes? My general, this is Mashhoor. He's saying that because Mansoor had committed lots of terrible deeds.
Kill him!
Kill him! Yes, kill him. He's been killed, my general. He's been killed.
Bravo, now ask him about the king.
What about the king? Where is he? He's saying that some pedestrians saw him walking on a main street in the capital.
Well, then go after him. Go after him.
Go after him. Yes, long live the revolution.
Long live the revolution. Where were we?
أقسم بالله لسه the people.
The people. The people.
Yes, Mashhoor. Who? Mandur? Yes, Mashhoor. This is Mandur. He's saying that because Mashhoor had committed lots of... Kill him. Yes. And what about the king? He's saying that the king was last seen near the palace of Shahbub with the mayor.
Well, then capture the king and arrest the mayor.
Capture the king and arrest the mayor. Long live the revolution.
Long live the revolution. We win.
Hello. Yes, Mashhoor. Yes, Mandur. Yeah. Who? Hassuna? Of course. Allah yarhamu. What about the king? He's saying that the king was last seen on the road to Harjul.
Well, then go after him. Ya akhi. Follow him.
Go after him. Follow the king and find him. Long live the revolution.
Long live the revolution.
How many are left on the Revolutionary Council? No, only one. كده بحة خلاص. There is no one left. No one left on the Revolutionary Council. And all people are arrested. And our soldiers are wreaking havoc. So what do we do now?
Now we wait for the king.
We wait for the king?
Wait for the king.
Okay. Why you say, while we are waiting,
Yes.
we can play a game. The game of the bee and the bumblebee. I carry you, you carry me.
Excellent. You go first.
Yeah. Come. Na 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 na. Now it's your turn.
Whose turn, Whose turn?
My turn. My turn. لا 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 لا